As an indie artist in the digital age, it is so important that you have your own website beyond just your social media presence. You need to have a separate space on the internet that you own and control. So today, we're diving into 3 key tips that will help your music site stand out, look pro level, and even help drive traffic to it as well. Let's blast off and get started.
Can't stop with these boys from California.
Konnichiwa, cyborgs. I'm Jonathan Miller, and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, helping you become a better indie artist. I make futuristic and outer space-inspired dance pop music, and every Wednesday on this channel, I'm helping others take their music to level 2. That sounds good? Consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. If not, you know what? I get it. You gotta scroll down a little bit or flip your phone back to vertical, and then you gotta press all the little buttons, and that's a lot of work. I totally understand. But considering that you're probably gonna put all that work into your website, I mean, you could theoretically just take a couple extra seconds and hit all those buttons, and then you would get great tips like these week after week. Just saying. Think about that. Okay, so first I want to reiterate that you should have a separate band website that you own and control. Remember, social media platforms come and go. Rip MySpace and Vine. So don't spend all of your time on SoundCloud and Instagram. Those places are great for fostering a relationship with our fans and building connections, but it can only help you to have your own separate space in the crowded hallways of the internet. You can get a website very easily from great providers like Weebly, Wix, Squarespace. Just make sure you look at their features and their prices and choose the one that's best for you. Tip number 1, purchase your own domain name. You want to get a website address that is unique to you and easy to remember. Examples would be www.yourname.com, www.officialyourname.com, www.yournamemusic.com. I would say shorter is best, but don't come up with some crazy acronym that nobody's gonna remember. For example, mine is www.officialjonathanmiller.com. It's a little long, but it's also straight and to the point. You can purchase a domain name from great places like GoDaddy, or I actually use Google Domains. I find that they're cheaper and a little bit easier to use, but GoDaddy offers a lot of protections and stuff. So again, choose what's best for you. The point is, you wanna have your own domain name, especially if you can get it with your full artist or band name in it, because it really helps with what's called search engine optimization, or SEO for short. And basically, SEO is all the little metadata and keywords that help your website appear higher in search results on search engines like Google. So like if someone Googles your name and you've got an official music website that contains your name, and your website is more likely to appear higher in the search results above Facebook, above your Instagram, above your SoundCloud. So go get that domain name. Tip number 2, keep it sleek and simple. Admittedly, this has taken me so much trial and error to get right. But what I'm about to tell you is what separates amateur websites from pro-level websites. And that is, when it comes to your homepage, when it loads, you need to be able to answer these 3 things: who you are, what you're selling, and where they can buy it. That's it. Your bio and all your other fun stuff can go on separate pages on your website, but your home screen needs to answer these 3 questions. For example, let's take a look at my website. On the home page, you can instantly see my name, Jonathan Miller. It's also got a picture of me, so that answers who I am. And smack dab in the middle, you can see what I'm currently promoting, which at the time of this recording, my most current release is Utopia. It's got a quick sentence that literally says it's an EP. It's also got one quick, easy tagline that says a futuristic twist of modern dance pop, which answers exactly what I'm selling. And finally, there are 3 little buttons just below it with links to buy the music, which answers where they can get it. Now, I'm gonna break my rule a little bit, but if the visitor chooses to scroll down a little bit, they can check out my music video for Bitter, which was a single for the EP, to get even more of an idea of who I am, but that is not front and center. Now this simple design is eye-catching, and it answers all of the important info we talked about. And it does so in the first 3 to 5 seconds of the page loading. So try looking at your website and make a list of what you could be honing in. And tip number 3, make it mobile friendly. It is currently 2019, and I don't know if you noticed this, but everybody's got a cell phone and everybody's on it all the time. I mean, you're probably watching this on your phone or tablet right now. Your website needs to be mobile friendly and easy to read on a mobile device. My website easily converts from a desktop site to a mobile one, and that's the kind of accessibility you need to have. And the reason is because there's so much traffic coming from mobile devices that if a potential fan goes to your website and it's not easy to navigate, guess what? People have the attention spans of a squirrel, so they're gonna leave. So whatever website provider you use, make sure they have an option to make your website mobile friendly. If you can make your website mobile friendly and it answers who you are, what you're selling, and where they can buy it, and you've got your own sleek, professional, easy to remember domain name, well then you're well on your way to absolutely crushing it as an independent artist. So those are some tips on how to make your music website stand out. Question of the video, what's one thing on your website right now that you can fix that will make it easier to navigate and follow? Leave me a comment below letting me know. If you want to check out any more of my indie artist tips and tricks like how to get on the Billboard charts or how to write a band bio, there are links in the description below so you can check them out. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. I put out new videos every single Wednesday. Once again, I'm Jonathan Miller, and I will see you next time. Mata ne!
You got that na 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 na, and I can't help but falling for ya.